It just hits. And when it does, most people shatter. They crumble, cry, run, beg for comfort. But not you. Not if you want to become powerful. Not if you want to rise without asking. See, Machiavelli didn't speak to the comfortable. He spoke to those who've been broken, betrayed, discarded, because that's when the real game begins. When life breaks you, it's watching what you do next. You want to know who you really are. Let everything fall apart. Let the money go. Let people turn their backs. Let the future look uncertain. You'll meet yourself in that storm. And if your mind is weak, you'll rot in self-pity. But if your mind is cold, alert, and detached, you'll evolve. Pain isn't an enemy, it's a teacher. It separates the fragile from the forged. And if you let it, pain will build you a mind that nothing can bend again. This world doesn't care about how you feel. It only responds to what you become. When they leave you in the dark, don't scream. Sit in silence, analyze, watch your thoughts, dissect your emotions, learn where your weakness lives, then starve it. Don't reach out, reach inward. Because once you build a mind that doesn't collapse under pressure, you'll become someone they can never control again. You are not here to be liked. You are not here to stay soft. You are here to become dangerous to anything that ever tried to break you. If you feel that shift inside you, I want you to comment this right now. Pain sharpens my power. Write it. Lock it in. This is how we start. Number 1. Weak minds seek comfort. Strong minds seek control. When most people are hurt, they look for comfort, distractions, temporary highs. They run to friends, noise, or addictions to escape what's really happening inside their mind. But here's the truth. Comfort kills growth. And that's exactly what the world wants. A mind that's too addicted to ease will never rise to power. You want to be untouchable? You must rewire how your brain responds to pain. Machiavelli would tell you, control is the highest form of power, but it doesn't begin with others, it begins with your own reactions. You've been trained to numb yourself, scrolling, eating, blaming, also you never face the real war happening within. But the one who rules his own mind owns the world. While others chase pleasure, you train focus. While they seek reassurance, you sit with discomfort. While they panic, you plan. That's not heartlessness. That's dominance over the only thing that truly matters, your own psychology. People will call you cold when you stop emotionally reacting. Let them. They only say that because they can no longer manipulate you. Silence will scare them. Your indifference will offend them. But you don't need their understanding. You need your mind to obey your will. You don't get there by being soft. You get there by confronting your darkest thoughts and refusing to flinch. This is where most break, but not you, not anymore. If you're ready to train your mind beyond emotion, beyond weakness, beyond the need for comfort, comment this right now. My control is my revenge. Make it known. Say less, power more. Number 2, break the emotion. Build the edge. You were never weak because life hurt you. You became weak because you let emotion hijack your judgment. You handed over your mental power to feeling, to chaos. And the second you did, you became prey. Understand this, pain is inevitable, but the interpretation is your choice. And in power psychology, the one who controls meaning controls everything. Life will break your body, but if it breaks your mind, you were never ready to begin with. And that's the truth most people run from. You have to unlearn the belief that reacting emotionally makes you authentic. It doesn't. It makes you predictable. The world studies you, and if your reactions are automatic, you're already owned. They know how to hurt you. They know which words trigger you. They know how to bait your anger, your sadness, your need for validation. And every time you respond the same way, you confirm that you're still not free. So what's the move? You become emotionally disciplined. Not emotionless, disciplined. You feel the heat, but you don't move unless it's calculated. You cry, but only behind locked doors. You speak less, but everything you say lands like a knife. You don't waste energy arguing with people who've already made up their minds. Why? Because your focus is sacred, and no one deserves access to your mind unless they've earned the right to be there. Machiavelli wrote that it's safer to be feared than loved, and in psychological warfare, love makes you soft. It ties you to illusion. But fear? Fear keeps people cautious. They'll watch what they say, they'll second-guess their moves, they'll respect you, even if they don't understand you. That's the edge you're building now, not just strength. Psychological sharpness. Control that doesn't need to yell to be felt. So, the next time life throws fire at you, don't flinch, don't break, stare it down. You've been broken before. This time, you'll break through. That's the difference between who you were and who you're becoming. If you're ready to replace emotional chaos with mental dominance, I want you to comment this right now. I feel nothing. I move with precision. Burn that line into your brain. You're not here to react, you're here to rise. Number 3, rewrite the narrative or stay broken. Most people stay broken because they accept the story life gave them. They wear their suffering like a badge, hoping someone will understand. But Machiavellian power isn't earned through pity, it's taken through mental warfare. You want to become untouchable? Then rewrite your story. Right now, tear down every narrative that says you're a victim, that says you were wronged, that says life owes you something. Life owes you nothing, but it will give you power if you prove you're ruthless enough to take it. Your trauma is not your personality. Your pain is not your identity. Stop calling it your truth. It was a phase, a hit, a test. Now destroy it. You're not here to tell the world what happened to you. You're here to show the world who you became because of it. People will try to remind you of your past. Let them. Just make sure the version they're trying to talk to doesn't exist anymore. That's how you control the narrative, by killing off the version of yourself that stayed broken. Machiavelli understood that perception is more powerful than reality. So when you speak, make your words cut. When you walk, carry silence like a weapon. When they doubt you, don't explain, exceed. And when life hits again, as it will, you won't crumble. You'll calculate, you'll adapt, you'll use it. Because a man trained in pain becomes fluent in strategy. There will be nights when your mind feels like an enemy. You'll question everything. You'll want to disappear, and in that moment you'll have one choice: collapse or construct. Collapse into weakness or construct your mental empire. You don't need more hope, you need more control. The mind doesn't respect motivation, it respects discipline. Feed it the truth and train it to obey under pressure. So here's the truth you etch in blood. You are not the damaged version of your past. You are the weapon that version created. Say it with power. I killed the old me. I walk as the weapon. Comment it now if that switch just flipped in you. Let the world scroll. You're building something they'll never be able to touch again. Number 4, kill attachment. Build inner power. Attachment is the most silent killer of mental power. You don't see it at first. It feels warm. It feels like love, loyalty, hope. But beneath the surface, attachment turns your strength into chains. You wait, you chase, you compromise, you bend your standards just to keep people, places, and possibilities that were never meant to stay. And that's the first fracture in your mental armor, caring too much about things that don't care about you. Machiavelli didn't build power by clinging. He built it by watching, calculating, and detaching when the time came. And if you want to train your mind to withstand life's betrayals, you need to study this principle deeply. Never attach your peace to anything external. Not people, not outcomes, not even who you think you're supposed to be. Because the moment something controls how you feel, it controls you. And a controlled man is a weak man. You want to become dangerous? Then become emotionally independent. Master the art of showing up calm while chaos surrounds you. People will wonder why you don't react, why you don't beg, why you don't flinch. That's when you know the transformation is working. Your silence becomes unsettling. Your absence becomes loud. Your detachment becomes your dominance. Because while the world panics, you stay composed. Not because you don't feel, but because you no longer need. Every time you detach, you reclaim power. Every time you stop explaining, you sharpen focus. Every time you don't react, you earn respect. And every time you walk away, you remind the world you were never meant to be owned. You were meant to be observed from a distance. Understand this. Being unbothered is not coldness, it's control. And in Machiavellian warfare, control is everything. Now they'll try to guilt you. They'll say you've changed, that you don't care anymore, that you've become selfish. Let them. The truth is, you finally stopped playing the role of the emotional servant. You stopped bleeding for people who never noticed your wounds. You stopped shrinking so others could feel taller. And now that you've decided to choose power over approval, the same people who used your kindness will try to rewrite the script, but they don't get to anymore. Because you see through it now, clear, cold, focused. You've spent too long confusing attachment for loyalty, but loyalty to others means nothing if it costs you loyalty to yourself. This is the turning point. You don't need closure, you don't need applause, you need clarity and the mental distance to execute your next move in silence. This is what Machiavelli would have called the supreme discipline of rulers: to act without being seen, to feel without being enslaved, and to cut without hesitation when necessary. So, train your mind to drop what weakens it, release what drains, silence what distracts. You're not in this world to please, you're here to position. And positioning begins with emotional withdrawal. You must build an internal fortress no one has the key to, and once you do, the world loses its grip on you. They can talk, leave, lie, or betray, but they will never break what they cannot access. The more you detach, the more they notice. Not because you're gone, but because you're no longer dependent on being seen. Power doesn't chase, power disappears and lets absence do the damage. That's your new form of warfare, subtle, cold, effective. If something inside you finally snapped, if you're ready to cut all emotional chains and walk with power alone, I want you to comment this right now. Attachment is weakness. I choose control. Say it. Lock it. Let the weak scroll past. Because you're here to rule from within. Number 5. Isolation is where kings are forged. They'll tell you that being alone is dangerous. That isolation is a sign of failure. That distance means you're broken. But that's a lie told by those who can't stand silence. Weak minds need noise. They need people around them constantly to distract from the war inside. But you're different now. You're entering a phase most won't survive. The phase of chosen isolation, not loneliness, solitude. And in that solitude, you will build something unshakable: your mind. This is the moment where the world gets quiet and your thoughts get loud. Every fear, every insecurity, every regret will surface. It's not an attack, it's an audit. This is where Machiavelli thrived. He observed, plotted, sharpened his mind in the dark while others played in the light. Because that's what isolation gives you. A space free from illusion. You begin to see clearly who you are, what broke you, and what needs to be burned for you to rise. Most people run from this. They fill the silence with music, people, constant scrolling, anything to escape their reflection. But you're going to sit in that silence and dominate it. You'll listen to your mind scream, and you won't flinch. You'll hear old beliefs begging to stay alive, and you'll kill them off, one by one. This isn't healing, it's transformation. And transformation is never pretty. It's brutal, it's cold, but it's real. This is where you rewrite the code. You stop thinking like a servant and start thinking like a strategist. You detach from emotional noise and attach to tactical clarity. You rewire how you wake up, how you speak, how you walk into a room. You no longer chase dopamine, you chase discipline. You no longer ask why things happened, you ask how you can use them. That shift, that's your rebirth. Not soft, not spiritual, strategic. In isolation, you'll find every weakness trying to crawl back in. Old habits will whisper. Past relationships will try to resurrect. Your doubts will disguise themselves as logic. But this is where you separate yourself from the 99%. You don't answer the knock. You don't reopen what broke you. You build alone. You study alone. You evolve alone. And the next time they see you, you won't be the same. When a man returns from isolation, he is either more broken or more dangerous. There is no middle. The weak come back needing validation. The powerful come back needing nothing. That's the path you're on. You're not doing this for attention. You're doing it to reclaim your edge. The world rewards those who control themselves, not those who broadcast their healing journey. Silence becomes your gym. Loneliness becomes your weapon. And when life throws fire again, you won't run. You'll walk through it with a mind trained in solitude and eyes that don't blink. That's what scares them. That you no longer need anyone to feel whole. That you no longer share your plans. That you no longer beg for understanding. Because now, you've tasted what true power feels like. Freedom from the world's approval. Machiavelli wrote his sharpest strategies alone. He understood that influence isn't built in crowds, it's built in the shadows. And so must you. Stop trying to fix your mind in public. Stop seeking answers from people who don't even know themselves. Go inward, go dark. Let your silence cook your next move. And when you return, don't explain, don't announce, just execute. The ones who ghosted you, doubted you, played with you, they won't know how to react because you'll come back with no emotion, no need, no dependence, just calm, brutal precision. That's what happens when you embrace isolation. You don't become a better version of your old self, you become someone they never imagined. So I'll ask you this, are you ready to disappear from everything that distracts and reappear as everything they fear? If the answer is yes, then comment this right now. I train in silence. I return with power. Let them keep talking. You're done explaining. You're just getting started. Number 6, turn pain into precision. Think like a tactician. Pain is the greatest intelligence test life gives you. Not school, not books, not degrees, but raw pain. The kind that breaks your routine, bends your ego, and cuts your illusions open. And in that chaos, the weak beg for comfort. But the future rulers, they go quiet. They stop feeling and start calculating. They look at pain like a message, like a puzzle, like a warning shot from the universe saying, adapt now or be erased. If you're still reacting to pain emotionally, you haven't understood it yet. Pain is data. It shows you where you're exposed. It shows you what they can use against you. It reveals who you depended on, who you overestimated, and where your defenses were weak. This is where you stop seeing pain as an enemy and start using it like a scalpel. You dissect it. You sit with it. You ask, why did this hit me so hard? And the answer always comes back to one thing. You let your mind fall asleep. Machiavelli would tell you, never let peace lull you into softness. The world is not a safe place. It's a board of moves, traps, and consequences. And when you treat life like a battlefield, you begin to act like a tactician. Pain stops being bad, it becomes feedback. Your heartbreak, data. Your failure, map coordinates. Your betrayal, a list of vulnerabilities you need to seal shut. While others collapse under emotion, you start crafting responses. Not reactions, responses. Because a response is a product of strategy. It's timed, it's chosen, It's cold. That's power. You see, most people are playing checkers with their pain, jumping too fast, too loud, too desperate. But you play chess. You stop asking, why me? And you start asking, where can this pain position me long term? That's the Machiavellian mindset. Cold, clear, focused. Every time life stabs you, don't bleed. Analyze. What did it expose? What weakness in your system made it possible? What blind spot let them get close? What habit left your energy scattered? Pain isn't just an alert, it's a blueprint, but only if you're ruthless enough to look at it without flinching. And here's where your power multiplies. When you begin to predict pain, you stop walking into the same traps. You see the pattern before it repeats. You read people before they open their mouths. That's not trauma, that's tactical memory. It's your nervous system saying, I've seen this move before, we're not falling for it again. This is the birth of intuition, sharpened by experience, filtered through logic. You no longer feel your way through life. You observe, and from observation you calculate. That's what makes you terrifying. But strategy isn't just what you do to others, it's how you treat yourself. You wake up with a protocol. You don't let random thoughts set your mood. You don't let emotion dictate your decisions. You sit still, breathe, and decide what the day demands of you. Do you need to be calm, cold, assertive, silent, aggressive? Strategic people never walk into situations unarmed. And that weapon you carry isn't in your hand, it's in your mind. You begin to filter everything: conversations, relationships, habits. You stop talking for validation. You start speaking with intention. You stop showing up to be liked. You start entering spaces with presence. And every time someone tests you, you don't bark. You observe. You don't argue. You document. You don't react. You reposition. That's the man life fears. The one who doesn't just survive pain, but uses it to refine his sharpness. You walk different. You think ahead. You smile less. But when you do, it means something. You don't need to be loud. Your silence becomes a warning. That's the energy that changes rooms without saying a word. You've been taught to feel your feelings. No. Feel your strategy. Study your patterns. Rebuild your responses. Emotion is a signal, not a command. It's not here to rule you, it's here to guide you into deeper logic, into presence, into precision. And if you learn to stay calm under fire, they'll never see your next move coming. That's what they fear most, not the man who explodes, but the man who calculates in silence. Machiavelli understood something the world forgot, that strategy is the only true power. Charm fades, emotions fluctuate, but strategy outlasts them all. It's how the weak flip the script. It's how the broken rewrite the outcome. And now, that's your new identity. Not stronger, sharper, not healed, calculated, not nice, unreadable. So from this point forward, stop praying for less pain. Train your mind to extract the value inside it. That's how you win. You don't rise by being the loudest. You rise by being the one who knows how to move without being moved.